Hi everybody! The site I want to show you for my tech tip is called KidBlog, and what this is a safe and simple blog for your students. What I really like about this site versus some other blogging sites is that there are no advertisements, so you don't need to worry about what your kids may be viewing while they're viewing their blogs, and you do not need student email addresses in order for your students to sign up to use this site, which makes it more user-friendly for our younger students. Signing up is really easy to do. All you need to do is go to this site, kidblog.org, and from here you click Create a Class. The only information the KidBlog site needs from you is a display name for yourself, a password, an email address, a class name, and for you to type in the verification code, which is found right next to the box. Once you do sign up for your class, you can use the URL that it will be given, or you can click the login button. In here, you will type in your email address, username, or class URL, and your students can do this as well. I'm going to type in my email address. And what this does, it helps KidBlog identify your site, so then it leads me right to the link to my class site. When I click in, I have it set right now so that only the users in my class can view the different posts. So anybody will be able to view this, but when they click on a post, they will be directed to log in order to view the post. When you do log in, once your students are at your class URL, they will be given this page where they will select their name from the box, so there's no need for them to ever remember a username. They will, however, need to remember their passwords, and what I did for my students is I had them just use their lunch number, which is the number that they type in each day to check out books from the Media Center and to buy their lunches, so it's a number that's already very familiar to them. Once you do log in, you will see your blog and the students will see their own blogs. I have the option of viewing all of the different posts by myself and my students. On the side here you can see I have some widgets set up where I have a visitor stats. This can be turned on and off, but I can see that I've had 886 views from Jefferson, Georgia. I also have a blog directory set up, which again can be turned on and off. It has a list of all the students in my class, and I can easily click onto their name and see their different blog posts. Up here in the control panel is where you'll have some different options for setting up your class. First of all, you'll see an overview page where it shows blogging activity, recent comments, and recent posts. Under the Settings tab is where you'll have some control as to how your class is viewed by people in the outside world and how your students can make their posts. First of all, under the General Settings tab, I just want to point out a couple of things. You're able at any time to change the title of your class, the URL for your class, the theme for your class blog, as well as look at the sign-up code that can be given to your students in order to have them sign up for their own blogs. The Themes tab is where you can view the different themes that are already set in KidBlog. Under the Widgets tab, this is where you can choose to have the widgets that I just showed you on the side set up, like the stats or tags or the blog directory. The Posts option is where you can choose who may read the posts that are created by you and your students. I have it set up right now so that only the users in my class can read the different posts, but you can have it set so anybody on the internet can read them, or set so only you can read the posts from your students. I also have it set so that my students need my approval before their posts will appear on their blogs. Some of the same features are available for the comments as well. You can choose who may leave comments on your students' posts, whether they need approval from you as well. And under the Users option, you can determine a teacher role, moderator role, and student role. For example, I have not chosen to allow my students to change their passwords and display names, but you can do that if you'd like. Under the Users tab is where you will see all the students in your class. It's very easy to add new users. All you do is click this button, type in a display name, the password, and the role, and the new user is created. You can see all your users under the All Users tab. I can see my new user here. You can edit their display name, their blog title, their password. You can enter an email address if they have one. You can change the avatar. There's many that are already uploaded into KidBlog for kids to use. Students can choose their own blog theme. It does not have to be the same one that you have set up for your class. And they can choose their visibility as well as if they're a part of the blog directory on the side or not. Over here is how you will create new posts. There's a new post tab under the settings where we're at right now. Also, if you view your class, there's also a new post tab there as well. There are a couple of different ways to create new posts. First of all, you want to add a post title. Here is where you can type different texts. You can choose fonts and colors and how the writing is justified, bold, all of the simple features that you might see in something like Microsoft Word. You and your students can upload and insert media. You can choose files from your computer. You can also create a media library for your students to use so that you know what they are posting onto their blogs. Once you upload something into your library, it automatically becomes a part of the media library for students. All they'll have to do is look through the different images, and when they see one that they want to use, they just click Insert it into Post, and it will be added to their post. When you're ready and your students are ready to publish different posts, they have the option to save drafts and when to publish. Once you do click Publish, it will be posted right onto the blog with the date. Users will then have the option to leave a comment. Comments can be made private to the author, private to the teacher, or available for everyone to read. Another great feature in KidBlogs is this HTML option for posting. If you click on this tab and you find a video on a site like YouTube, all you need to do is copy and paste the URL from YouTube into the box. You don't need to click the link button or anything like that, and you click Publish. The video will automatically be put into the blog post. Over here in the settings, you have an option to review different posts if you've chosen to do this for your students. Here it will list all of the posts created by you and your students. If it's pending review, it will be highlighted in yellow and say pending. You can click on it and review what has been written. You can edit it. You can move it to the trash, and you can simply approve it so that it will be shown up on the student's blog by clicking approve. You can also choose to unapprove things that you may have approved on accident. Over here on the comments tab, it's the same sort of options where you can see the different comments that have been made, and you can approve them, reply to them, edit them, or put them in the trash. One last thing I want to show you is what a student view would look like. So we'll log into a sample student. When they click on our class, they can see all of the posts that were created by me and their classmates. They can also view their own blog and create new posts in the same way that teachers can. KidBlogs is a great site to use for teachers and media specialists. Like I have shown you, classes are very easy to set up. You can have your students post their writing on their different blogs. They can comment on your posts about something you've been reading together as a class or a video that you've uploaded for a content area. It's a great way for students to discuss different things you're doing in class back and forth, and in a safe and easy way, and in a way so that you as the teacher can approve what students are saying before it shows up for everybody to view. So I hope you give KidBlogs a try with your students.